All right, and the game just started, so that's why we had to cut that interview a bit earlier, you guys. Knight F3 by XChocoBars. And actually, Hikaru, do you mind repeating the percentage? I was too busy trying to find the game.
I just made a prediction. I said it's 100% that XChocoBars is going to win because Sliker he had some issues with his coach.
Oh, was it with Hans after the firing?
Whoa. Okay. Anyway, yeah. I feel like there might be some bad karma. Someone has taken a lot of L's, even if they're not playing the event. And I have a feeling they might take another L in this. Oh, it's Sliker blunders on move one. I told you guys this is a blunder on move one. Sliker, see, this guy just brings all the bad luck. Sliker is very lucky that she didn't take the pawn, because she could have taken the pawn on move one and she would have been way ahead. I think Sliker realizes that he got a little bit lucky there, but it's definitely a game.
Well, it seems like she was just remembering her system with D3, Knight F3, G3, instead of trying to look for alternative moves here.
Right, exactly. Yeah, certainly I helped her with this setup, so I gave her some basic preparation in terms of how to play this opening. And I think so far it's pretty good. One thing that I don't like was what Sliker has done is he's pushed this pawn to E5 and this pawn to D6, the same setup that he did against Fortson in the previous game. So I don't like the setup per se, but I think it's the game's still very much in the balance.
Right. And we see that this is actually a very Hikaru system. You know how to play these quickly very well, and you have had such success with your coaching. Are there any opening traps you prepared XChocoBars for in this one?
Not specifically, no. I think what I would say is she should bring the knight out and push the pawn in the center of the board. So far I do like everything that she has done. I did not show her the specific setup, but I do think she has a basic understanding of what the idea is. And I think Sliker as well is trying to play some basic development, following the basic development principles. And so I like what both of them have done so far.
On that
however,
note,
I saw Sliker hovering over G6 with the pawn. That, however, would not be a good move.
We're going to listen in on his stream, and we can see where else he's hovering.
Yeah, I can do this, because if I go here, and I bring my queen here, and I take it, he takes it, I can take it. Fuck it, I'm doing that. Fuck it, I'm doing it. Fuck it, I'm doing it. Because I could go up in and bully this as well, you know, so he can retreat. Because she's acting more of a bully, innit? So, I don't know what I'm doing, get me? Have I lost something? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Right? Retreat! So I'm going to move this up here and move this here, right? Oh no, but then she can take me with the horse. You see, now that's the point where I need to chill. You know? Okay, I got this. I ain't going to let the 0161 down. Trust me, boys. I wish I could look at the chat. Let me fake reading messages. Fuck it. Yo, Sliker, I see you there, bro. You're doing good. Sliker, I'm one of your long-time subs, bro. If you win this game, I'm giving you 50 gifted subs. Bro, you are generous, bro. You are fucking generous, man. I respect that. Oh, she moved. I didn't know that. Alright. Okay. Do I just take this?
For such a trash talker, he has a very dainty room.
This Gyali. Think, bro, think. What is there to do? You know, because I need to protect my queen, innit? So if I move my queen up here, yeah, she won't know who she talking to, yo. So I'll do a little defense mechanism, yeah? Because look right here, yeah? She tried to be a bit smart, yeah? But she don't know what she doing, yeah? Glad you know what? I have also said this. I kept my shitting and my pissing. What happened last time when I played against Ludwig? I destroyed him. Strong force style. Alright? Wait, but this is very dangerous. Remember this. If I'm stupid, I will move something to red. But I ain't stupid. Unless I can move this here to show that there's remorse. But then that's too greedy. I'll move this and then this switches here. So I got the rook closer so I can defend all this parts here. So, you know, she's taking her time. So we bust a bit of a, you know, bit of 2 Ps. No, not this one. Rather be your...
Alright, well, we're back. I think he was switching over to his YouTube there. I mean, he has very high energy, but I like the way he's able to think out loud.
I do too, but actually he's in quite a bit of trouble in this opening stage because He's developed these pieces, but his king is going to be very open down on this long diagonal in the next couple of moves. So I'm kind of concerned for Sliker, actually.
Yeah, I don't know why I accidentally highlighted the white king. Yeah, his king is still in the center of the board, and if he castles, then the bishop is going to be looking very menacing, and it is too short. It is too long for him to try to castle on the king side because he's going to have to get his dark squared bishop, so it's at least 3 moves away.
Right, exactly. And I think if she takes with the queen here, she'll be doing very, very well. Taking with the bishop is also completely fine as well. Just have to push the pawns in the center here, I think. So
right, because if she would have taken with the queen and he would have castled so quickly, she could have almost mated him or gotten.
Now there's a really nice tactic here with bishop takes b7 and queen f3, but again, I don't think she's going to play. She's probably going to push the pawn, I'm guessing, to e4 or push the pawn to d4.
Yeah, I'm just highlighting that for you. Yeah, I think pushing the pawn is also very intuitive here. If she can at least continue a beautiful move, attacking the bishop. Now her bishop can go to e3. The only problem with this is that she's blocking her light squared bishop from possible attacks on the king.
Right. At the same time, however, you can push the pawn in the center. You can bring this dark squared bishop out. So I really do like the position. I do. I think the next couple of moves are going to be critical for both players, however. When I look at the time clock, or the timer, XChocoBars has 8 minutes and Sliker has 6:59. So he's already a minute behind.
And he just gave us free bishop.
Oh no.
Hikaru, you're a wizard. Didn't you say 100% chance for XChocoBars here?
Yeah, I mean, what is Sliker doing?
Well, I think this is a great moment to see what XChocoBars is saying.
Sure.
I get a bishop and a horse, and he gets 1 bishop. Right? Go. What's my next move? I think if I go here, then he takes. Then I take.
Well,
let's say this doesn't
I was
happen.
loading her stream to hear her, and now I realize that she has just been mostly silent.
But if I do this,
yeah, she's doing very, very well here. I think we should watch Sliker because I want to see what his reaction is.
Well, I think we'll get that on the production end, and while we wait, she's now up a full piece. Sliker is also down on the clock.
I swear, if you do it, you're gonna regret it. I swear you're gonna regret that.
Okay, we got Sliker on.
I can't be asked. If she takes this, I really can't be bothered, man. If I move this here, fuck. She checkmated it, but why?
You should be bothered.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna move that there. Try and take me, I take it. If she takes it, I'll take it back. Now, what can I do? What can she do? She can go here, but then I can't. I can take it back. I'll still win this. Trust me, this girl talks. Wait, she's Canadian? Hold the fuck on. I didn't know she was Canadian. Oh my god, then she has a brain. For fuck's sake, man.
What does that have to do with anything?
Right, maybe she has a chance. I believe in it, man. I believe. If it was US, then no.
Oh no.
Okay, but she's Canadian, so I take that back. Okay, listen, I bought the left testicle thing. I'm not gonna sell it. I'm not gonna sell my left testicle if I lose. So you know there might be a chance I could lose this. But oh my fucking god, what is she doing here? Right. Wouldn't you go back now?
Okay,
what a wasted move. That was potentially one of the most wasted moves I've ever seen in my entire career.
Yeah, I mean, I think Sliker is okay here. It's really more on XChocoBars not hang any material.
Is there something I'm missing? Think.
If she moves the bishop back,
so I can get this
then I think she's still in very good shape.
Moves,
every move is critical
but then
for
she
both
can still
players.
Take it.
Well, yeah, so I think seeing that she has to retreat the bishop is very intuitive. I would have liked bishop e2 a lot better, or bishop e3, because now she is going to have to redevelop her bishop one more time. So she did lose a tempo here, unfortunately.
Right, exactly. I mean, I still think the game is very much up in the air. It's not really clear who's better necessarily. I think it's going to come down to the plans. But the problem for Sliker is that he's behind on the board. He's also behind on the clock, and I mean, I think in general he's not feeling overly confident.
And it seems like he doesn't know how to get his pieces out of here. He's going to put the bishop on e7, which I guess is a good sign. But then he's going to have to eventually push one of his pawns if he wants to open up. Again, he can't move his bishop on e7 right away because then maybe g7 is hanging. It's a very awkward development for the black pieces here, on top of being down a knight.
Right. I mean, I think what he's got to do is try to attack towards the white king. Okay, f4 is a very good move. I like this. A move to... Okay, so now Sliker's trying to attack towards the king. He's got a rook and he's got a queen, but it's still tricky. So now you have to move the queen back, of course, not to blunder your queen.
And if Sliker ends up taking on f4, then she can take back with the bishop and develop her piece. Although then Sliker might go for a move like g5 with a tempo and actually get some type of counterplay with a kingside attack.
Yeah, I think this is still very, very tricky for both sides in the coming moves. But I do like the position so far. I think I think it's still very unclear. But xChocoBars is definitely better. And if she doesn't make any major blunders, I think that she should win this game because of the position and the timer situation. However, this is why we play the game, because it's not over until it's over. And I do expect there to be blunders by both players going forward. I don't think we're going to see correct moves for both players just for the rest of the game.
And that being said, so Sliker being down a piece, do you think the best idea for him is to just go for the riskier play and just try to go for her king, even if he has less pieces?
Yeah, I mean, certainly. I guess the real question is, did and this is not me trying to be funny, but is whether his coach Hans actually showed him any ideas of like how to attack towards the king with pieces or not. If Hans showed him something basic along those lines, I think he can probably put 2 and 2 together and try to attack. If he didn't, though, I mean, it's a weird structure because not many people put their pawn in front of the king like this. So
yeah, and he was hovering over the h-pawn for a while, but it seems like he went for d5 instead, which is, well, he's giving another pawn for free in order to bring his bishop into the game, which is actually a pretty decent idea because his bishop was out of play, so at least he understands that.
Right. So he's still in the game. I think a lot comes down to whether xChocoBars remembers to develop her bishop and her rook. This is the only issue she has here. The bishop and the rook are undeveloped. They're still on their original squares, and you need to bring them into the game.
Right. So after a move like bishop c5, if she plays bishop e3, I'll be very confident in her position because she's trading off, she's simplifying, and then she'll be able to get her rook activated as well.
Exactly. So, I mean, thus far, she's played a very good game. I like her position. Everything she's done, for the most part, has been pretty precise. Okay, now bishop e3 is the moment of truth. And it's not an easy move to find here necessarily.
Because she might just reply directly to the threat and move her king, right?
Right, exactly. If she plays bishop e3, I really think she's going to win this game just because where the pawns are in relation to the queens and the rooks, I think she's in very good shape. So this is really the question, is whether she blocks with the bishop or not.
Well, we're going to take a listen to xChocoBars and see if she's going to play bishop e3.
And if he takes it, we're just trading. So I kind of like this instead of putting my minion up. Because if I do this, he just eats and I have no answer. But if I do this, he comes down, I take this, and then we're good.
Yes, she's seeing it, Hikaru.
I don't really want to move my queen. I want to trade. I want to get rid of his units. So I have less things to think about because I am ahead right now.
Very nice. That was a nice find. I'm impressed with that. So I echo your sentiment that now I think she has very good chances. What I would like to see Sliker do here is bring the queen up to e7 and at least try to take back with the queen.
Hold on, my dad's talking a bit loud.
And go for that desperado last attempt to try and blow open her king side.
Yeah, exactly. But queen e7 is a very hard move to find here. I just feel like the position itself is just not very... It's not conducive because of how closes. Like, there aren't open lines. And I found most of the players who are new to the game, if they don't really see the movement of the rook specifically and opening these files that easily. So I think because when I look at where the pawns are and the piece placement, you don't have open lines for the rooks or the queens. So in terms of Sliker, like, it's just hard to come up with the concepts here.
Right. And the problem with b6 is now Sliker's king, if she decides to take the bishop, is the one that's going to get even weaker on top of having a poor pawn structure.
Right, exactly.
Well, so I guess if you're Sliker here, you're just waiting and you're trying to survive. He's also lower on the clock situation. From what you've seen of XChocoBars, does she get into time pressure at all?
Yeah, she does get into time pressure pretty frequently, I would say. So that certainly is an issue. But as long as she stays ahead on the clock by about 30 seconds to 1 minute, I think the pressure is always going to be on Sliker. So rook a d1, maybe not the best move, of course, but the one good thing is Sliker played bishop to b4, and I do remember from when I was helping XChocoBars out, the one thing she remembered is to push pawns on the side of the board to remove the pin. So I am expecting her to play a3 here, based on what I saw before.
All right, well, we are going to switch to Sliker's stream now.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Shit. Man, I didn't know. Oh my god, she's getting up to me. Okay, just need to think of pre-move my head. Why did she move that? Okay, that was a silly move. That was like pointless, right? All I need to do, if I could get this here, if I could get my queen up there, right, and checkmate, it'll be checkmate. Oh no, but she can take me there. Oh man, just do something, bro. Come on. Fuck. I need to think. I just need to think. Come on, man. All I want to do is checkmate.
Because
if I go here, she could always but she can move there. So you see, that's not checkmate. Unless I go there and then she moves up. And then I move this here, and she'll be.
She's got to move though. The time is really an issue here.
Why am I talking about what I would do, which is never gonna happen? But what if I move this here, and then I take this or this? Oh no, but then she could take me with that, and then what? Oh, and then I could take. Wait, hold on. Misclick! Wait, what did I just do? What did I just do?
In the chat.
Misclick! Misclick!
Oh my gosh.
Okay, but I mean, he's okay. Let's see what happens.
Oh, my name is XChocoBars. I could do this. Fucking hell.
Wow. Okay.
Risk it?
Oh, well.
Risk it for the biscuit or no?
It wasn't the worst misclick
Risk it for
in
the biscuit
world.
or no?
We've seen some bad misclicks, and that one is.
I swear, I just need to do this, man. Just do it or no. Tell me right now.
Right. So now, I mean, I guess the question is, can you play queen? If she sees the queen check with the knight move, she'll be winning. I don't know if she'll see it. It's a pretty unique kind of situation here with the queen and the knight making the check with the queen. It's also kind of hard to find good moves, though. I mean, it's hard to find moves that for beginners make sense logically here for both sides. So I have a feeling both players are going to be getting very low on the time in this game. I think this might be decided by time.
Yeah, that's fair. And I mean, this is actually a moment where XChocoBars can go in for a kingside attack if she sees a move like queen a6 check if the king moves over, the pawn is hanging. But the more natural move to defend the pawn with king b8 might actually lose after knight b5.
Right. So yeah, so she's hovering over the queen, I see, and now the knight. I mean, she's just got to move. She just has to make moves fast.
Yeah, she should just make good moves quickly. She doesn't have to worry about the perfect line here, because if she gets under a minute on the clock, I will be worried that she might end up making blunders.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think both players are very likely to make serious blunders here. I think whoever has more time is probably going to be the winner here. I think whoever has more time will win. That's my prediction.
Well, that's Sliker so far. Even though he's down a piece, you think he's the favorite now?
I think every move it hinges upon, but whoever does, they both have to make moves quicker. And if one player goes and uses 30 seconds or a minute on one of these moves, they're probably going to lose. So it's very critical here that especially for XChocoBars, that she moves fast. She's getting very low on time.
I would love to see moves like c4 and c5 here for her, or just shifting the rooks over.
Exactly.
Even there's a lot of moves she can make, and most of them are okay. The only thing I guess she does have to be careful about is the h4 and then taking on g3 and trying to open up on the king side.
But
there.
I mean, she's got to move. She just has to make moves here. There's ooh.
That scares me. She shouldn't be opening up her king side.
Right, exactly. Yeah. This is very dangerous. But this is actually what I noticed was when she got really low on time against, not low on time, but when she started moving really fast against Nim, Sliker just hung a rook.
And now she can take the rook. Oh, or not.
But this is also not bad because it's 2 rooks and a bishop against 2 rooks. So even though this is not the best move, the odds of getting checkmated get reduced significantly because you have because the material is less. So she's got to make a move here pretty quickly, actually.
And
don't
again,
really want to get
so
under 1 minute.
Acceptable moves. Like she can make short rook moves, she can make a pawn move, which she does. C4 is a very nice move here.
Yeah, both players. This game is. I'm gonna say that I think this game might rival the epic one between Fuseli and Nate Hill potentially.
Oh, that one gave me so many heart attacks, Hikaru. All right, we're gonna take a listen in Sliker's stream again.
Sure.
There's no potential fraudulent risk, you know. So let me just, play it very safe. I'm not in no rush. Oh, she thought I would do this. Nah, I ain't that dumb, Uh-oh. Okay, chill out. Come on, man. Yo, boys, listen. There's been misconceptions of me saying that I would win this. Oh, I can be forward. Yeah. Oh, no, don't do that, because then she can move there and then do this.
Don't move forward.
That's pretty terrifying.
Yeah, still very, very hard to predict what's going to happen.
I need time.
Okay, well, he didn't get forked, so that's a good sign. He almost would have fallen for f6.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so he takes with the rook.
They're equal on the time situation now.
She's going to do it. I know, and then I can take this, but she's going to retreat. So it's a 1v2 situation. Let's see if she can win this. 124. I'm going to do this fast. Let go now. Risk it, chat. Let go now. Wait, but then she could take this.
But she has to make moves instantly. Both players just have to make quick moves.
I need to threaten her. Wait.
She is thinking way too long here.
Move something apart. Save this. Wait, that's a good move. Nah, it's not a move. Nah, if she saves this. I like that. Fuck's sake, I swear, let me think, bro.
He should protect his pawn at this point. If he can push f5 here, then he's in much better shape. Don't give up the rook.
Oh, that'll be stupid. What am I doing there? Fuck it, trade? Fuck it? Nah, it's not worth. What am I talking about?
Oh, because now she'd move the bishop, of course. But both players. But Sliker, stop wasting your time. You gotta move, man. You gotta move. Stop replaying
how is it
the move.
check? Oh, it's checked because of this.
Yes.
Oh, dear Lord Almighty. Dear fucking Lord Almighty. This is worrying now. It's worrying me. Come on, man.
So now she should take the pawn. This game is going to be very, very tricky.
Come on, baby. Huh? Okay, then.
She blundered a bishop. This is not good.
Yikes.
Oh gosh.
What you did now, huh? What you did?
And the time situation is getting.
We do now. What are you doing now?
No, you take the rook.
He just blundered a piece back.
No.
Oh my gosh. And she didn't take it, Hikaru. The rook was just left alone. Dance and sing later. You have no time, Sliker.
Yeah, this is gonna be whoever gets too long on time. I mean, I think basically is what's gonna happen. This is
What?
yeah, okay.
Oof. Yeah, I have no idea who's gonna end up winning this game. Sliker up a pawn, but down 15 seconds.
Sliker did miss a checkmate in one, by the way. You saw the mate, right, Alexandra?
I was trying
There's a
to
rook
pay
d7
attention to his
checkmate.
stream. Oh,
There's
man,
a rook
that's
d7
awful.
checkmate with the rook on g2. Okay.
Well,
anyway, yeah. Okay. I mean, I have no idea what's going to happen here because she can take if she takes the pawn with the rook. I think this will be a draw.
right, because
If she
there's
does
just
not
no
do that,
trade-off.
okay. Okay, rook takes pawn. Rook takes pawn here. And it will be a draw. I think. Although honestly, there are three results are possible. I really am not going to make any predictions. I'm just going to watch this and see what happens because anything can happen here. Literally anything. Okay, so you have to move the king.
Slicker's audio is just distracting me. It's hilarious, Hikaru, but I'm getting very distracted.
Okay, so now you have to take the rook. Okay.
And I'm
Oh,
worried
but there might
that
be a
XChocoBars
checkmate
is-
here.
Right.
There might be
if
a
she takes on
background
E4,
checkmate.
Oh, don't take on E4. Don't take on E4.
Well, she didn't see it the first time, so it would be hard for me to believe that she sees it now. I think she'll. I don't know. Any move is possible. Literally any move on the board.
And then I should move this. Or move this.
No.
What? What? Chocobars, what did you just do?
Ah,
Are you serious, Chocobars?
That was
Checkmate.
rough.
what a game.
Oh my!
What a game. Crazy.
I'm dying. Help me! Help me! Help me! You say what, Chocobars, man? You was shit, man.
Wow,
Fucking hell,
what
mate.
a game. What a game.
Fucking hell.
I mean, I think anybody could have won that game. Literally, there were like so many situations there where either player could have won.
Yeah, this could have. I totally agree with you. What a fantastic finish. I mean, you were right. The time situation was the most important factor here. We saw so many blunders at the end, unfortunately, often with